It is said, tough times build tough men. What seemed tragedy ended hope in the Yukon. A tough farmer rose from the floods in a new land, now fighting to survive the debt on Westby, Wisconsin. This is the story of Farmer Taz.
Welcome back. We are in February. It's 8:30 in the morning roughly. I'm about to go do a contract is my plan. But I noticed the Shocksman truck wasn't here. So I think this is our best opportunity without sneaking around at night to take a quick look. This should slide right open, I think. Nope, these are locked. There's got to be a door. There we go. The door. Nope, that's locked. Are these locked? Yeah, these are locked. Very interesting. Window locked. Can we see in this window? Oh, there it is. I knew that was our baler. I knew it was here. I don't see the bale wagon though, but I do see our baler. Very interesting. That's for sure. So now we know it's here. I'm gonna make sure nobody's here to figure that out. Very interesting. Maybe we can get the cops to look at it without telling them that we're trespassing. Actually, we should stay close to the wood line. We'll go do the contract and then we'll call the cops and see if there's anything they could do. But again, it is kind of risky for us. So we've got 3 contracts for plowing. Still some snow out there, but the ground is a little soft. So this should be fairly easy. We might have to swing over to the gas station at some point. Fill this tank up. But we're going to head out. I think because we're going to be gone for a good chunk of the day. Let's lock this up. Head over to field 99, field 95, and then field 14. 2 of our contracts I'll show you right now. Or for Sheila McFarland. So we got almost 20 acres on one. Nice contract, almost 17K. And then she's got field 95 to her other one. So we'll start with 99. Richard Miller's, get his plowed, and then we'll knock out her 2. They're all somewhat in the same proximity, so should be pretty simple, straightforward for us. The snow has just been coming down non-stop here in Westby. Pretty crazy how much snow. And if you haven't checked out the old Westby series by Mighty Mike Farms, you should. He has been battling harvesting crops in heavy snow. So go give that a check. His channel is linked down below in the description. But yeah, so as you saw at the start of the episode, we explored the shed. We're checking out one of the areas we're going to do a contract. And it just happened to be close enough to the shed to kind of sneak in the back way and take a look. We know our baler's in there. We just have no way of getting it. And as law enforcement has already told us, we've already collected the insurance. Just let it go. But see, I don't know. I just don't like that there's a thief in the area and how close they are to our farm already. So we'll have to think about that. How do we get the baler back? Can we get the police involved to get it back now that we know it's there? Or are we breaking every law? And technically we're trespassing. Let me know down in the comments what you would do if you found your stolen equipment there, that close to your farm. Would you go get it? Would you call the cops? Confirm it's there? Would you take matters into your own hands in a different way? Or would you just forget about it all because you got the insurance payment that was only half of what you paid for the baler? Again, let me know down in the comments. onward and upward though. Let's get this field work done. Let's make some money on contracts because we can't take out loans from the bank. Alright, so we got our first contract field done. Just make sure there's no traffic, and here comes a bunch of cars. Alright, on the road we go. A little slippery out here. We'll start on Sheila's fields. Alright, so I think this is the way to it. I was told to come down behind the dealership. And this looks like it, even though there might be a ditch down here. Hang on. So it's actually right here. This field is snow covered. But we'll get this dropped and we'll get to work on this. Bring some more money in. We're definitely spinning a little bit. This field not as big as the last one, so shouldn't take us too long. Probably an hour of plowing. But yeah, we'll see you after we're done this field. So field definitely took a little bit longer, and for some reason I had to do this little patch over here. Seemed to finish it off. So we have one field left, field 14. We're gonna figure out how to get up there, and that'll complete 3 contracts for us, and we'll hopefully have a payment in our bank account by the end of the day from both farmers. 7150 definitely getting some work though through this snow mixture and soft soil underneath. It looked like everything was starting to thaw, then bam, we got hit with another snowstorm. Gotta love Wisconsin this time of year. So we'll head up, find field 14 and get to work on that. And then yeah, we'll probably have to take care of the beef cows. Pretty excited that we have those. See y'all in a bit. Alright, we are done field 14. And let me tell you, this field was no joke. The tractor fought the whole way on it. But we have completed our contract, and it was a little bit of a drive out here. I think it was about 20 minutes roughly to get all the way out here from where we were. So we're about a good half hour from the farm, if not more maybe. Not really sure, but we should see payments coming in by the time we get back. But we've got a couple contracts done, put a little bit of income in our bank, and then yeah, we definitely need to go back, feed the beef. I think they're down to like half a ring of hay, so probably put 2 more hay bales in there, and then we'll see what the rest of the day holds for us. Maybe even jump into March and get our planning on. see y'all when we get back to the farm. Alright, we made it back to the farm at last. It was about 20 minutes. Get up here, put the plow away. Jump out on this. Like I said, we'll go feed the beef right now. Once we get this plow put away. They are important. Well, two sideways. Right in there. Hook on. Put the forks on. There we go. Wish we could get a higher gear on the reverse here, but it is what it is. No, I don't think we're gonna really push for dairy this year. Even if we have a good turnout with crops, I think our goal is to produce, you know, a good amount of silage bales again. We'll see how much hay we're going through. We got a lot here. I think can get us through the 6 we have. Then the following year, we'll definitely probably have to do another round of it. Let's drive into this. Ooh. There we go. Put these down. Drive into them. There we go. So yeah, we'll get these 2 bales put into the hay ring as we fight through all this snow that just keeps coming down over and over and over. It's been non-stop this winter. I knew once it started it was gonna be a monster of a storm. It's just gone on and on. What do you all think of winter farming? You know, obviously we were able to do a contract and plow. Ground was just soft enough where it worked out, even though that last field was brutal on our equipment, which we need to think about getting some incoming gas. Couple of our limousines. Yeah. Let me know down in the comments what regions you farm in, how long are your winters, what are your chores during your winters. I'd like to know what y'all do as farmers. If you're a real farmer, let me know down in the comments. Is that one of our Angus right there? Is that another limousine? That looks like an Angus. Waiting for the bales. They're hungry. In like a ditch here. There we go. We're gonna jump out of the cab because we are in a soft area. Just go check on it. Yeah, that filled it at 12. Perfect. What's our cycle looking like? So no health, no reproduction yet. Interesting, interesting. That should go up though, I hope. Either that, we might have a conflict with a mod, but I don't think we do. So they're full. We'll head back and we'll figure out what's next for us. And actually, we're here. I think we go over here. There we go. Money, money. We're up to 46,000 in the bank account again. One of the things I do want to get next year is we want to be able to do some silage operations and maybe green crops. If the crops aren't going to sell much, we can always turn it into silage when the time comes. It's just something for us to keep in mind. But we will see what else we can get into. I think as far as this month and day goes, we've done all we can do. The weather is the weather. So put this back in the shed. and we'll probably jump into the next month. So it is now March. We're still getting some snow, but you see it's not as crazy as what it was. Still coming down pretty decent, but the rest of the day is supposed to be sunny. So right now what we're trying to do, which we probably should just grab the tractor and clean this out, is we need to get to our maple syrup operation, because right now is a time to sell. So it's a pretty good price. Be about another $5 in our pocket. Push us up to 50. So that's what we're doing. We are headed down to get that going. If we can make it there. It's pretty rocky and roughy in here. Roughy just created a new word there. But yeah, it is just bouncing around. Definitely need to figure out a plow system or something. But here we go. We're down here. Still fighting. I think the other thing I need to do too is add some water. So let's back up to the trailer. There's some water left in here, and that is now empty. Head around. Get these loaded up. Like so. How many of these are gonna spawn? Probably push these over a little bit then. Yep, they're gonna keep spawning. Pretty good year. I mean, obviously you can see we've kept the snow, the cold going. Now this little bit of warmth, the syrup is running. That's probably why the price has gone up on it. This might be the peak time to do it. And when we looked at, the little tool, time saving clock, it also agreed that this is the time. Whoop, and just like that, there's another one. Should be able to fit 4, so 8 boxes can fit on this bed. And I could have probably took the auto load trailer. Oh boy, they just keep coming out. Yeah, so normally I would do this with an auto load or a loader, but due to the weather conditions, we're just gonna hand load these. Really, there you go. Really not sure how many more there are here. We're seeing the end of the tunnel. I mean, I shouldn't be complaining, right? Not the best stacker. Go to this side, pull this one over a little bit. There we go. I think we might finally have it all. So what's that? 12? No. Yeah, 4, 8. We got 8 on the bottom. 4 more, 5 more. 13 cases. We got those strapped down. Now we need to go put it out at the tent in the front yard and let it sell. If we cannot get buried. So that'll be our challenge. How many of you are familiar with maple syrup? The area I'm from, up in New England, it is a very common thing. We're also close enough to the Canadian border, which, as everybody knows, Canadians pride themselves on the maple syrup. As I say that, we're sitting here spinning, trying to get out of the hill. We're definitely gonna have to figure out something for next winter to help plow this path out. Get like a snowblower or something. You can put on one of the tractors. Because this is tough. Actually, I'm going to try to drive into that path I was in before. I'm worried I might get stuck easier in this because it's going to be so bumpy, but yeah, I'll let you know when we get back there, and we'll see what we can really push this stuff for. Alright, finally made it back to the farmyard, and that was quite the challenge. Definitely put some workload on this. Should be able to drive right up here. Of course, we probably should have definitely cleaned all this out. Take the straps off. I don't know, why do we keep getting environmental score penalties? So we're at 51,000 now. I just don't understand the environmental score penalty. Why do we keep getting it? We should be making money off that. I mean, maple syrup is a great thing for the environment, right? Mark this in here today. I want to take a look at it. We kind of put it through the workload. But yeah, I think that's going to be, you know, where we kind of leave off. We've done a lot of work as far as contract stuff. I know this is kind of a shorter episode for us, but now we at least know our old baler that we did receive insurance on is down in the barn with a guy we suspected of stealing it, the shocks man, the fisher extraordinaire. But yeah, let me shut this. You know, hopefully next month we can get out in the fields and start planting some corn, some soybeans. We got sorghum we got to plant. We missed the boat on canola, but this fall we'll make sure we get the canola planted, probably after we do the winter wheat. But with this current weather state, it's tough to really accomplish things other than feed the beef. You know, maybe there'll be some contracts for us to jump in and do so we can continue to expand this farm and grow and get the equipment we need. You know, this old girl has been a beast all the way from the Yukon, but she needs a lot of work in the engine now. Tire strut's starting to go as well. It's going to be expensive to keep going, not to mention the seat in there. The bench seat's kind of rotting out, so we got some work on that. But I'll probably reach out to Glenn over at OK Used Mods to see if he can touch this up at all for us, get her back to a prime condition. He'll at least be honest with me what the cost is. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and most of all y'all go smash that like button down below. Helps the video out. Take care, and until the next episode, Farmer Taz out.